Alrighty, boys and girls. I had a great time with you during our live session yesterday talking about tally marks. For 15.4 today, you're going to be making bar and picture graphs. So I'm going to walk you through an entire example today. I will show you your assignment and then you will be ready to go. So here we go. Let's talk about this 15.4 example. So boys and girls, I went on a scavenger hunt to find insects. And what you see here is a graph and it says insects I see. Now, while I was on my scavenger hunt, I found different kinds of insects. And below here, you will see the different kinds of insects that I found. So let's look at the directions. The directions say, drag the images to complete the bar graph. You will answer questions about the graph later, and you will see that you're going to answer questions right here on slide 3 and 4. So the first thing that I need to do is I need to complete my bar graph. In order to do so, I need to drag the pictures. So watch what I do. I'm going to drag the butterfly to the graph where it shows butterfly. I'm going to drag the other butterfly. I want to count all the butterflies that I saw. So I'm going to put it into the graph right here as I'm doing. Now, I finished the butterflies and I'm going to move on to the ladybugs. I'm going to put the ladybugs up here. So I am counting out all the insects and ladybugs that I saw specifically. This one a little bit so that's more in the middle. Perfect. I'm going to move on to bees. This is how many bees I saw. And lastly, I saw flies. So these are how many flies I saw. Now you can see that my picture graph is completed. I inserted all the images or all the different types of insects that I saw to complete my graph. So let's talk about some of the questions. So I'm going to be using the graph again. So what I can do is I can look at a question and I can go back. I can click on my graph to see the answer or to help me find the answer. So it says, which insect did Miss Amaz see the most? Let's see. The numbers are on the bottom. I saw butterfly. That was the most. That means I'm going to write butterfly. I also want to know how many. So I saw butterflies and I'm going to go back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I saw 5 butterflies. That's the most that I saw. Which insect did I see the least? I'm going to go back to my graph. I see that the fly was the least. That means it's 2. So I'm going to write flies and 2. Now, what do the numbers on the graph mean? This is a good question because you're going to see it on your assignment as well. Let's take a look. What do these numbers mean? Well, usually what really helps to know what these numbers mean is the title of the graph. It says insects I see. That means that these numbers talk about the number of insects I saw. I saw 5 butterflies. I saw 3 bees. I saw 4 ladybugs. So if it asks what do the numbers on the graph mean, take a look at the title. That should help you. I saw the numbers help me know how many insects I saw during my walk. Okay, now let's continue on to the next questions right here. It says, how many bees and ladybugs did I see? So I want to know how many bees and ladybugs did I see in all. So I look at this, I see that I saw 4 ladybugs and I saw 3 bees. That means I'm going to write 4 plus 3. And we know that 4 plus 3 is going to equal 7. Now let's take a look at the next question. It says, how many more butterflies than bees did I see? So remember, how many more? Think subtraction. How many more butterflies? So I have 5 butterflies and I have 3 bees. That means I'm going to subtract. So 5 minus 3 equals 2. All right? So what we did was we used a graph. First, we dragged the pictures to describe how many insects I saw. Then we were able to answer questions from the graph. So I'm going to show you your assignment here. This is what your assignment's going to look like today. You have a bar graph. So right here it says days of snow by month. You're going to drag, if it's December, that means it's going to be the red tile. So you're going to drag the red, and there was 5 days of snow. Then you're going to go to January. January is green, and it had 9 days of snow. So you're going to drag it and show me 9. All right? Now you're going to go to the next slide, and you're going to answer the questions after you have completed your graph. You have another one down here. It says drag the shapes into the bar graph. So drag the shape into the correct bar graph. You will then answer questions on it. And the last one, the bar graph has already been made for you. You just need to answer the questions on it. If you have any questions, I'm here to help. Now you will understand how you can take data and put it back into a bar graph or a picture graph. Otherwise, good luck, and I'll talk to you later.